As we mentioned, we are going to be talking about transit-related issues here out of the Charlotte area and a really big decision that is coming up with the new Regional Transit Board. Our Julie Kay is joining us right now in the Live Impact News studio to talk about the Red Line stations. Can't forget about this topic. I know it kind of, I don't want to say went on the back burner, but it
so
took
much
a break.
else going on.
Other stuff happening.
Yes.
But now this is coming back into the forefront, and we're going to, it sounds like, find out where they're specifically going to put these stations now.
Yeah, they're going to vote on the official locations, and this is really the first big decision the MPTA is making since it was formed January 1st after the passage of that 1-cent sales tax for transit projects in Mecklenburg County, which is, of course, why the Red Line is moving forward as well. They have to get done with a certain chunk of the Red Line before they can move on to other projects, and so this is a step in that direction. The big drama, though, is not really about the 10 that are kind of already in formation here, the kind of 10 that we've seen before, but it's maybe an 11th and 12th. There's one that people want at Camp North End, which during a committee meeting, people seem very supportive of that are on that committee. But in like the Sugar Creek, Hidden Valley region, one that the MPTA seemed less supportive of was going to go on West Craighead. And I talked to people today that are a part of the Hidden Valley Community Association that are upset, saying, hey, just because there are some stations in the region doesn't mean that this covers everything we need. People use it here to get to work, and we can bring the same, economic drivers that maybe some northern communities can bring to get to Panthers games and things like that. And so they're going to be there tonight at that meeting at 6 to hopefully push for some more support amongst the MPTA. They have acknowledged, a lot of committee members have acknowledged that ask, so I expect it to be brought up at least in some capacity.
Yeah, so just a reminder too for folks, when we talk about the Red Line, this is the commuter rail.
Yes.
So different from obviously the CATS blue light rail situation.
Similar purpose, but different way that it works, and different, of course, direction and reach. It would go up to a lot of these northern communities, almost to Iredell area. So it is really going to be a huge transformational project for the city of Charlotte. A lot of people have said they wanted commuter rail in general to be expanded. This is the first step towards that, but of course, how that happens with such a big project is going to leave a lot of room for debate. Yeah,
well, I mean, I just think about how, I don't want to say contentious it's been with how the plan has developed. Leading up to this point, in the sense of like who gets included and who gets left out of this specific project, since it's so major and it is poised to probably make a pretty big impact on the communities where it is able to run through and stop.
Yeah, absolutely. And I remember, I think the first story I did hear was Matthews not being happy about the fact that they weren't included in a commuter rail situation. And so there are still, unresolved pieces to this, people that are still unhappy. So this is not uncharted territory. It's just now in the hands of the MPTA as opposed to just CATS.
Yeah. We talked about not necessarily this coming on the back burner, but so many other issues that MPTA has had, kind of leading up to this. I mean, this is a relatively new board. They've come to fruition. They had to deal with all of that, what comes in place with creating a new entity, if you will. And they've talked about a lot of other big topics too since.
Yeah, and how some of these things get decided. I know just the process itself has been up for discussion as well. So, this is a very large board. Not just is it very new, there are dozens of people on this from all different areas of the community. So people coming from different backgrounds, some of them probably just meeting each other for the first time still. So this is all very fresh. But of course, July 1st was when the sales tax went into effect. So even though they've been formed for a few months, this is really the first time they're able to do stuff and make these decisions. And so I think we'll see that process kind of evolve over time as well.
Yeah, well, very interesting.